Grabbing a cheap, rundown house to save a few bucks might actually drain your bank account faster than just buying a pristine, move-in ready home. According to Zillow data from 2025, fixer-uppers are selling for a 7.3% discount, saving buyers an average of $28,000 up front. But do not celebrate that discount just yet, because a Home Advisor report reveals the average cost to renovate a house is a whopping $52,136. It is no wonder a 2025 survey reported in the Washington Business Journal revealed that a staggering 69% of Generation Z homeowners felt buying a fixer-upper was not worth it. Hey friends, X-Money Lab here. Today, we are settling the ultimate real estate debate. Is it actually smarter to buy a fixer-upper, or should you just swallow the premium for a flawless, move-in ready home? The hidden costs on both sides are absolutely wild, and the final answer might just save your life savings. Let us dive right in and find out. 1. The fixer-upper fantasy. You watch one weekend home makeover show, see a little shiplap, and suddenly you think you are Bob the Builder ready to flip a distressed property into a modern masterpiece. The fantasy always starts with the intoxicating allure of the price tag. According to a Storage Cafe 2024 analysis, the national median price for a fixer-upper sits at $283,000. Compare that to a shiny, spotless, turnkey home at $399,900, and your eyes instantly turn into giant cartoon dollar signs. You are looking at a massive, six-figure difference on paper, thinking you can just splash some fresh paint, install trendy cabinet hardware, and pocket the rest of that cash for a vacation. But here is the brutal reality of the fixer-upper fantasy. When you swing a sledgehammer into that drywall, hoping for a beautiful open concept, you usually do not find a pot of gold. Instead, you uncover ancient knob and tube wiring, mysterious black mold, and a family of raccoons living rent-free in your insulation. Suddenly, that fun do-it-yourself weekend project mutates into a full-blown structural nightmare. And this is exactly where the catastrophic budget blowouts happen. A 2025 Today's Homeowner survey found that 47% of fixer-upper buyers blew right past their initial renovation budgets. Let us break down those costs, because cosmetic tweaks might be cheap, but real, functional renovations are ruthlessly expensive. Want to rip out that linoleum disaster and build your custom dream kitchen? According to Home Advisor, a standard kitchen remodel in 2025 and 2026 ranges from $15,000 to $75,000. Need to update that scary avocado green bathroom from the 1970s? That is going to set you back anywhere between $10,000 and $35,000. By the time you update just the kitchen and one single bathroom, your massive upfront savings have completely vaporized into thin air. And remember, those numbers assume everything goes perfectly according to plan. Spoiler alert, in real estate, things absolutely never go according to plan. Contractors get delayed on other jobs, material costs randomly skyrocket, and city permit offices move slower than a turtle walking through peanut butter. Then there is the financing trap. When you buy a move-in ready home, the entire cost is rolled into one neat 30-year mortgage with a predictable monthly payment. But when you buy a fixer-upper, how are you paying for those massive repairs? Unless you have tens of thousands of dollars sitting in a savings account, you are in trouble. You might have to navigate complicated rehab loans, which come with brutal paperwork, strict timelines, and higher interest rates. Or worse, you resort to expensive short-term financing. The financial strain gets so intense that people literally have to borrow more money just to make the house livable. That same 2025 survey showed 36% of fixer-upper buyers had to take on brand new debt to cover post-purchase home expenses. Imagine buying a house, thinking you scored the bargain of the century, only to find yourself swiping high-interest credit cards just to get the hot water running or keep the roof from leaking. We also have to talk about the hidden, unquantifiable currency you are spending: your time, your physical energy, and your mental sanity. When you buy a fixer-upper, you are not just signing a mortgage, you are taking on a chaotic, demanding part-time job that you literally cannot quit. You will spend your precious weekends making endless trips to the hardware store, inhaling drywall dust, and watching obscure YouTube tutorials on how to fix a leaky pipe at 2 in the morning. Living in a live construction zone means washing your dinner, dishes in the bathroom sink, and eating microwave meals for 6 months while strangers march in and out of your house. It is a relentless, exhausting grind that puts a massive strain on your daily life, your comfort, and especially your relationships. There is a very good reason why couples fight more during home renovations than almost any other stressful life event. You have to sit down and ask yourself a very serious question. What is your free time and peace of mind actually worth to you? If you work 50 hours a week at your day job, the absolute last thing you probably want to do is spend your Saturday ripping up 50-year-old, mystery-stained carpet. The fixer-upper path demands a massive sacrifice of your current lifestyle. It forces you to delay your comfort for months, or even years, until the grand vision finally comes together. It is a romantic idea sold by television networks, but for many buyers, the dream quickly rots into an expensive, dusty, never-ending reality check. 2. The move-in premium. Paying extra for a flawless, freshly painted house might actually be the absolute smartest financial move you can make. I know, telling you to purposely spend more money sounds completely backward, but let us look at the actual math. According to Zillow data from 2025, move-in ready, remodeled homes command a 3.7% premium on the open market. That means buyers are willingly paying about $13,194 more, on average, for a typical United States home just to avoid the smell of wet paint. Why on earth would anyone happily fork over an extra 13 grand? It all comes down to the magic of cash flow and the protective power of a 30-year mortgage. When you buy a turnkey property, every single upgrade, from the gleaming quartz countertops to the flawless hardwood floors, is rolled directly into your home loan. Instead of draining your hard-earned life savings at the hardware store, you are financing that pristine kitchen over 3 decades at a fixed, predictable rate. That $13,000 premium only adds a tiny, manageable fraction to your monthly payment, leaving your actual cash safely sitting in your bank account. Having a fat emergency fund is the ultimate financial safety net. If the economy takes a nosedive or your car breaks down, you cannot pay the mechanic with the shiny new drywall you just installed. Cash is king, and tying all your liquid money up in a stressful, dusty house project leaves you incredibly vulnerable to life's random disasters. Furthermore, keeping your cash liquid means you can actually invest it. Earning compound interest in the stock market is infinitely better than burying your money inside a living room wall. Move-in ready homes offer absolute predictability. You know exactly what your housing costs are every single month, with zero terrifying surprises lurking behind the wallpaper, no shady contractors ghosting you, and no permit officers holding your house hostage. You get to unpack your boxes on Friday, invite your friends over for a barbecue on Saturday, and sleep soundly by Sunday. You are buying time, sanity, and financial stability, making that premium an absolute bargain. 3. The final verdict. So, who actually wins this high-stakes real estate showdown? If you are a typical first-time buyer, juggling a demanding career, and your bank account does not look like a telephone number, the verdict is brutally simple. Buy the move-in ready home. You are paying for immediate utility and lifestyle preservation. Young professionals severely underestimate the sheer volume of hours required to manage contractors or source materials. By choosing a turnkey property, you are buying back your evenings and weekends. Your most important relationships will not be tested by endless arguments over hallway paint colors. You get the keys on a Friday, and by Sunday, your biggest housing worry is where to place the television. It is the ultimate path of least resistance for anyone wanting a sanctuary rather than a second job. However, let us not write off the rundown house just yet. There is a specific, highly prepared type of buyer who absolutely dominates this strategy. If you have deep cash reserves, genuine construction skills, or an uncle who happens to be a licensed general contractor, a project property can be a financial goldmine. Look at the stark contrast in a 2024 analysis by Storage Cafe. They found that on a national level, fixer-uppers hit the market with a median price of $283,000. Compare that directly to the massive $399,900 price tag for fully turnkey homes. That is an enormous gap of over $116,000. If you can fund those renovations in cash and execute repairs for less than that gap, you instantly create massive equity. You are essentially being paid a premium wage for your own labor. But notice the key phrase: you must have the cash and skills. Sweat equity is never actually free. You are paying for it with hundreds of hours of physical labor, sacrificing vacations, and spending evenings fighting with local permit officers. The people who win with fixer-uppers treat it like a serious business venture, not a weekend hobby. Yet, there is a fascinating psychological element to this process that is impossible to ignore. For all the toxic drywall dust and the chaos of living in a construction zone, surviving a major renovation builds profound personal pride. A 2025 survey by today's homeowner revealed a truly wild statistic. Despite blown budgets and the misery of eating microwave dinners in a gutted kitchen, a staggering 79% of fixer-upper buyers stated they would buy the exact same house all over again. When you pour your own blood, sweat, and tears into a property, it stops being a mere financial transaction and becomes your customized castle. So here is the ultimate test to decide which path is right for you. Ask yourself, are you buying a home to live your life? Or are you buying a home to actively be your life for the next 2 years? If you view a house strictly as a relaxing base camp to recharge after work, pay the upfront premium for a turnkey property and sleep soundly. But if you see a dilapidated property as an exciting blank canvas and genuinely enjoy spending Saturdays covered in sawdust, then grab that tool belt and chase the fixer-upper dream. At the end of the day, the best real estate investment is the one that fits your current reality, not a romantic fantasy from a home improvement television network. Always get a rigorous independent inspection, because the only thing worse than an ugly house is a house that is secretly sinking into the mud. If this breakdown from X Money Lab helped you avoid a massive financial headache, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more no-nonsense financial truths. Now, I have got a premium cigar to finish and absolutely zero drywall to sand. Stay smart with your money.